let's move on and see what all the work that has been done in the different partner organizations and countries. And I'd like to start with Italy, with the partner organization, to come up on stage, show the video, talk, present a little yourself and the work you've been doing. You can use the hand mic or this one. Just a moment. Yeah. 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, 5 minutes. I will be very short. Well, I joined my colleagues in thanks Ellie and all the UMG team for organizing such a great event. It's very nice to be here for the final conference of the project. I am Tommaso Bicocchi. I'm a colleague of Erika from Istituto degli Innocenti, and I'm here with some of the peers who participate in the training program and in the video. So I will just say very few words of introduction, very short, and then I will let the videos talk, and also the youngster want to say something, they are more than welcome. So this videos represents the result of the work that have been done by Istituto degli Innocenti in Florence and with 3 schools in Florence, and Pescia is a town close to Florence. And basically there was, as Erika was said, we organized this peer-to-peer training program, and we dedicate one session of the training program specifically to the creation of a social media campaign. So we have the small but very strong representative of the peers. This is Lilian, Alessia, Enea, and Giuseppe. They work together with Davide Morena, who is not here. This was the communication officer of Istituto degli Innocenti. We dedicate one session of this work in how to create a social media campaign. So they discussed together. They saw other campaign to get inspired by previous project, and basically they worked together. They discussed on which were their key message they want to passage. And actually they did the script of the videos. So basically they decided to show some common and typical situation that youngster, but also us as adult, might face regarding the theme of gender-based violence. And so what you will see are 5 short clips of a different situation, like an ex-boyfriend showing a picture of her ex-girlfriend without her consent. This is very typical, or a girl receiving bad comments on internet, or an episode of catcalling. So different normal episode of their usual daily life, and they also be the actor of the videos. So I will just let the videos talk, and thank you again.
Film up.
Una mia amica mi ha raccontato che nel suo ultimo post ha ricevuto dei commenti offensivi sul suo modo di vestirsi e sul suo aspetto fisico, come ad esempio bella figa o balena, corne o altri commenti del genere. Dopo averli ricevuti sono andata subito da lei perché ci è rimasta molto male.
Sapevi che in tutto il mondo quasi una donna su 3, che corrisponde al circa il 30%, è stata vittima di violenza fisica e o sessuale da parte del partner o di altri?
Una mia amica mi ha detto che quando si sentiva con un ragazzo gli ha richiesto delle foto su Instagram intime, che poi dopo che si sono lasciati hanno deciso, cioè i ragazzi hanno deciso di condividerle con gli amici e diffonderle su internet anche.
Il 20% delle giovani donne dell'Unione Europea ha subito molestie sessuali online.
Un giorno una mia amica mi raccontò del suo primo rapporto sessuale forzato. Tutto ciò partì a una festa quando il suo fidanzato già premeva da tempo, già spingeva, e entrambi avevano bevuto, quindi avevano la mente poco lucida. La ragazza accettò, diciamo, la proposta da parte del ragazzo e il mattino seguente la ragazza si sentì, diciamo, con diversi sensi di colpa verso se stessa.
Sapevi invece che fra il 3 e il 24% delle ragazze dicono di essere state obbligate nel suo primo rapporto sessuale, dato fornito dall'OMS?
Diciamo che un mio amico si è lasciato con la sua ragazza e ha passato un periodo piuttosto difficile. Infatti lei ha cominciato a parlare di lui al gruppo di amici che era sia frequentato da lui che da lei, e soprattutto il problema più grande è anche che ha divulgato delle informazioni false su di lui che non erano vere, e ha anche portato delle foto private che si scambiavano loro in chat privata. E infatti ha passato un periodo piuttosto difficile, ho dovuto supportarlo, ma non è stato affatto facile.
E comunque anche le ragazze possono essere violente.
Mamma mia, che fighe!
Ma che sei,
Mamma mia,
ma pensai pure che gli piace? Ma stai zitto, ma pensi pure che gli piace?
ma certo gli piace, ma che vuoi?
Oh, ragazzi, ascoltate! Me l'hanno fatto un passato, guarda che non è bello, per nulla.
A lui l'hanno fatto. No, ma comunque le piace, quindi non c'è nulla di male.
Ha ragione, dovete ascoltare. L'hanno fatto a me in passato, non è bello. Sì, ve lo giuro, non è bello per nulla. Quindi per un'altra volta magari fai no. Non è molto carino.
Va buono, dai.
C'è zittito.
C'è affrettato.
Thank you very much. Next on stage, I'd like to welcome the team from Bulgaria for the team that you still have a team. Is it the right one?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not visible yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thank you for this great opportunity to share what really happened in Bulgaria. It was an unexpected effect for us. At the beginning of this project, I was so scared how it will go, because this topic is really hard in schools in Bulgaria. But at the end, I can say that this was one of the most successful projects in my career. So I'm very emotional today to share how we went through the social campaign. We chose another approach, not to produce videos, but to let schools invent their own ideas and let the campaign be more organic, more made by themselves. So in Bulgaria, we introduced the topic of caring masculinities first via the trainings of teachers in 6 schools. You may see on the map where they are, the red dots. Sofia, Teteve, Iskar, Veliko Trnovo, Karlovo and Sopot, 1 in the capital, 2 middle-sized towns, and 2 small towns and 1 very, very small town. The trainings of teachers they were really fun because the idea of these trainings was teachers to feel and experience the methods. Then they can transfer better the idea to their students. We didn't interfere so much in the way that teachers will introduce the ideas because the contexts are really different in these 6 schools. We gave them the tools and the freedom to be messengers of caring masculinities on place. So then teachers train the peers in the schools. You can see these very cool teenagers, boys and girls, somewhere in some schools only boys, between 15 and 18, and they went through the same methods as their teachers to be ready to work with their classmates in the workshops. So after this, we organized a short training for peers and their teachers with a PR expert in June 2023. It was short, practical, dedicated to planning and targeted audience, and with examples of real social campaigns to prepare them to lead and organize the events in their schools. Then what? Summer vacation, 2-3 months, so everybody forgot everything, as you know. And then the campaign was planned for the new school year in September 2023, but the reality was that nobody knows where to start. So how to do something that is really cool, viral, and on the other hand, it can transmit the idea of caring masculinities. We know that a picture is worth than 1,000 words. So our advice was to the schools to organize events where they can make interesting pictures and then start to share. These pictures are from one of the schools in the smallest town, Iskar, but this school was really very, very active. They did a lot of events. And these are from a sport and cooking competition. So very briefly, how the campaign funnel worked. First, we had a plan for events in each school, then the organization done by the peers and students in workshops and their teachers, of course, then the events in different contexts, different ideas, same purpose, and then the publications which were put on one and the same hashtag. The goals were all publications have a message related to men and care and caring masculinities. The goals for schools, because I need to say that we needed to combine goals of schools with goals of peers. They're different sometimes, but if you think smartly, you can combine to work for everybody. For schools, it was important to activate youth participation because it's important for prevention. If you don't have participation of young people, this is not a real prevention. To include the whole school community as much as possible, to engage younger children, not only from 15 to 18, to create a positive atmosphere and to make the school a better place where all children feel that their voice is heard and is valuable. For peers, the goal was to be fun, to show the good example, to be a peer, and to gather friends and make even new friends in the school, and to make the message cool, because otherwise nobody will see it. So we had different types of events. Boys and Care for Physical and Mental Health. In School of Iskar, they organize games against anger, which is in reality sport events inspired by a TV reality show, Desafio, if you know it. It's from Colombia, but we have it in Bulgaria too. Even it finished last week. And for this event, we had the school had big interest and whole community participation. Then Boys and Care for the Community. This is another idea taken by TV reality show, MasterChef. Yeah, but it worked also very well because these energetic boys made a lot of cakes and banitsas and other types for the school community. The school community voted for salty and for sugar things. They selected the winner. You know, without the competition element, there is no emotion in the whole thing. So these two events were based on the competition model. But in reality, when they made the cakes and everything, then whole school community came, everybody eat it, have fun, and it's also a positive thing. Then in the same school, Boys and Care for younger children in the school. These peers from 15 to 18 organized smaller children, and with the teacher, with the help of teacher, they organized for the day, International Day of Tolerance, 2 school events, sport competition and Theater of Oppressed Forum Theater presentation, and even invited another school from neighboring town to come. After these 2-3 events, they had even more in this school, even not finished yet. Then I go to the other school in Karlovo. Katja is from Karlovo with me, and she participated in the organization and contact with the schools. They had a whole week of tolerance and challenges to different group of people. Here you see challenges to teachers. In the school they needed to write a message on a t-shirt and then take photos. Then the same peers went to kindergarten, and another challenge with the younger kids in the city gallery in town. Another school did homemade videos with talks between father, brother, and peer about realities and expectations about masculinities. Then I finish. I see your son. The last school had totally different initiatives. This is a Gen T Man initiative, when boys prepare tea and then the whole class have fun and warmer atmosphere. They take care for plants, and that's it. The conclusion is that all these events steps on social emotional learning and on creating atmosphere in school and in class. And that's why it happened very well in our context. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next könnte ich eigentlich wieder auf Deutsch moderieren. Bitte gerne die Partnerorganisation aus Deutschland auf die Bühne mit auch einem Video. Fünf Minuten schon.
Hello everyone. We are also very happy. I'm very happy to stand here, and I'm even more happier to have almost all of our peer trainers here. I will introduce them with their names, and then, well, first I would say hello to Noel, who's probably in the live stream. He couldn't make it for the conference. Hello, Noel. And it's Yuma, Ziad, Miko, and Dario. We will let the video speak for itself, but Dario will just say a few sentences to how we came to the ideas for the videos. Dario, I'll give the floor to you.
Yes, thank you, Till. So we got together in Berlin and we just talked about which topics are important to us, which topics we want to address in our videos, so we can reach teens and maybe help them with struggles they have, with problems they have. And we broke our topics down to 3 videos at the end. So we are going to show you them. And one is about like sexism and sexist comments in boy groups. The other one is just like, you all know those dating coaches and Andrew Tates and people like that, and they are so popular and have this crazy success. And we wanted to use this aesthetic, but say nice things and maybe give this a little twist. And the third video, we also wanted to show with humor maybe why this strict thinking of roles and men is stupid, and maybe we can make fun and like show that it doesn't always have to be that serious. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy it.
Maybe just a short notice to the third video, because not everybody of you may know the background. It's called Männergold, man's gold, and it's kind of a mocking or a parody about a so-called medicine which was released in the 50s. What was called Frauengold, women's gold. Until 81, it was on the German market, like a pharmacy, advertised like a medicament, but it was actually a lot of alcohol in it, and it was advertised towards women to stay as to women who work and live as housewives, and to stay obedient towards their husbands and their male chiefs, like a boss at work. So one of our peer educators, Noel, who's unfortunately not here, he knew this, and he wanted to have a parody on this, to make a parody on this old medicament, which was not a medicament, but also it was banned because it was causing cancer, actually. Yeah.
Film up.
Du bist 20 und hast noch keine Millionen auf deinem Konto, du hast keinen Bodycount von 20 und du hast nicht mal einen Porsche Cayman S in deiner Garage. Dann hör mir jetzt genau zu. Das ist vollkommen okay. Lass dich nicht von den Erwartungen anderer Leute unter Druck setzen. Und setz auch andere Leute nicht unter Druck. Du hast Zeit. Nimm dir die Zeit. Das ist vollkommen normal und auch gar nicht schlimm, wenn du manchmal Sorgen oder Probleme hast. Aber du musst nicht immer der größte Macher sein oder der größte Frauenheld. Du musst nicht mal auf Frauen stehen. Die ersten Schritte, um deine Ziele zu erreichen, sind die Menschen, die dir wichtig sind, zu lieben, sie zu unterstützen und dich selber auch zu lieben. Sei ehrlich zu dir selber. Was macht dich glücklich? Egal, ob du mit deinen Freunden gerne Fußball spielst, kochst oder was ganz anderes machst. Es gibt dich nur einmal. Lass dich nicht in irgendwelche Rollen reinzwingen.
Jetzt neu, Männergold. Du hast keine Persönlichkeit und kannst nichts? Du hattest noch nie in deinem Leben Sex? Deine Mutter ist die einzige Frau, die mit dir redet? Dann hilft dir Männergold. Männergold verleiht dir Dominanz. Du wirst zum Frauenmagnet. Und Immunität gegenüber Gefühlen. Männergold, jetzt erhältlich in jeder Apotheke.
Bei riesigen Nebenwirkungen fragen Sie die Packungsbeilage oder lesen Sie Ihren Arzt oder Apotheker.
Jo, was geht?
Hey, jo.
Jo,
Ja, was geht? Wie war's gestern noch?
Hey, es hat mega Bock gemacht. Ganz ehrlich, es war so schade, dass
Ey, Jungs,
ihr
guck
nicht
mal
mit da
rüber.
wart.
Guck mal, wie geil sie ist. Guck mal, wie sie rüber guckt. Ich will mich safe.
Digga, guck mal auf, was die anhat.
Ich würde dir geben.
Und dann direkt weitergeben.
Ja. Yeah.
Okay, Jungs.
Bleib mal sitzen, wo willst du hin? Denkst du, sie will so einen Eierkopf wie dich, Digga? Ich zeig dir, wie man das macht.
Nee, Dicker, ganz ehrlich, lass es mal. Das ist so unlustig.
Wie du findest es nicht witzig, Frauen zu sexualisieren, sie wie Dinge zu behandeln, aufgrund ihrer Kleidung drauf zu schießen, dass sie Sex haben wollen. Frauen, egal wo sie hingehen, werden kommentiert und beurteilt. Wegen Leuten wie uns trauen sie sich nicht an manche Orte. Ist das nicht lustig?
Vielen Dank. The next partner organization I would like to welcome here on stage is from Spain. Please. Do you want to use this or the hand mic? 5 minutes or so.
Okay. This is the Agents of Change, Dani, Pepe, Santiago, and I am Paco from AIGE, Spain. Thank you, Eli, for organizing this nice conference. In Spain, we did the CarMiA project in 3 locations, 2 schools and in a young center, situated in Barcelona, Ronda, and Malaga. In Barcelona and Malaga, the project involved the active participation of children in workshops led by their peers. During these workshops, the young not only gained knowledge about gender equality and masculinity, but were also provided with the opportunity to express their ideas and creativity. One of the highlights of this initiative was the creation of videos by the children. These videos addressed the meaning of being a man in today's society and conveyed messages about gender equality. Some choose to perform small theatrical productions, while others channeled their creativity by changing the lyrics of famous songs to incorporate themes of equality. This is important to note that while these videos are valuable, they are considered internal school material and cannot be shared publicly. However, what we present today are 4 videos for sure made by peer-to-peer participants after completing the training and participating in the CarMiA program. These videos offer an overview into the perceptions and understanding of the young individuals regarding masculinity and gender equality. There are authentic, direct testimonials that they reflect the positive impact of the project has had on the understanding of these concepts. We hope you enjoy these videos with carrying powerful messages and profound reflections. You want to say something about?
Un hombre actual creo que debería ser respetuoso con las mujeres y también con los otros hombres. Por lo tanto, significa que no debería ser violento y que debería ser cuidadoso.
Sepan expresarse y no tengan miedo de ser, criticadas por la sociedad por cómo tienen que ser y que se puedan expresar bien.
Sería una masculinidad libre donde se respete a los demás al igual que quieres que te respeten a ti.
Que sepa respetar a la gente y a sí mismo y que sepa que cada persona tiene sus valores y debe respetar.
Libérate de las expectativas, abraza tu singularidad.
Todos merecemos el mismo trato, promueve la igualdad.
Igualdad, todos juntos somos más fuertes.
Sin diferencias, la unidad nos une.
Para la futura sociedad es necesaria la igualdad. CarMiA, masculinidades cuidadoras en acción.
Antes de empezar el curso yo sinceramente no sabía quién era. Pues yo ya ahí a partir de eso supe que da igual, que no me siento identificado con un tipo de feminidad ni con un tipo de masculinidad, sino que yo tengo que construir mi propia masculinidad.
Te lo planteas como qué puedes hacer tú para ayudar a los demás y ayudarte a ti mismo.
Una nueva realidad, también con gente que te aporte, que no te juzgue, que te permita ser quien eres.
Mejor bien acompañado.
Si tú quieres hacer esto, pues hazlo, y si te quieres juzgar, que te juzguen, pero tú tienes que ser como tú eres y ya está.
A mí lo principal que me gustó fue marcar la diferencia de que puede haber una nueva masculinidad sin dejar de ser masculino y sin dejar de ser hombre. La masculinidad forzada de que un hombre tiene que ser fuerte, tiene que ser imponente, tiene que ser exitoso, no puede ser débil, no puede expresar sus sentimientos, sus emociones.
Cariñoso, que se pueda expresar sin miedo.
Amable.
Sensible.
Comprensivo.
Sincero.
Empático. Que se comunicara.
Si pudiera avanzar en mi desarrollo personal.
Wow, thank you very much. I'm already ready for change. Next, I'd like to welcome the team from Austria on stage. Please, peers, partners, who's going to present?
Ja, hallo, auch von meiner Seite. Den Alex kennt es ja schon und wer geduldig ist, bis auf den Nachmittag wird ihn auch noch ein drittes Mal sehen, weil er sich Gott sei Dank bereit erklärt hat, sehr tatkräftig mitzuarbeiten bei uns. Genau, neben den Kampagnenvideos, die ihr vor der Pause gesehen habt, haben wir uns entschieden, auch noch ein paar Kurzvideos zu machen. Bevor wir euch die jetzt zeigen, möchte ich ganz kurz erklären, wie es zustande gekommen ist. Wir haben nämlich Anfang des Jahres die Ausbildung der Peers im Gymnasium in Rhein angefangen. Und an der Stelle möchte ich mich gern bedanken bei Lilly Klammer und Yvonne Meyer für die tatkräftige Unterstützung. Vielleicht wollt ihr Ihnen beiden kurz einen Applaus spenden. Genau, die beiden sind Lehrpersonen an der Schule und ohne die beiden und deren Arbeit und Engagement wäre das nicht möglich gewesen. Und deshalb, genau, danke an euch. Und wir haben dann am 15. Jänner, glaube ich, weißt du das noch? Ja, am 15. Jänner das erste Ausbildungsmodul begonnen und haben uns gedacht, wir schauen einmal, was ist eigentlich da an Wissen und Bewusstsein zum Thema Männlichkeit und Geschlechtergerechtigkeit. Und haben dann einfach mal so drauf los Punkte sammeln lassen, was Männer so tun können, um sie zu engagieren. Und waren dann eigentlich ziemlich begeistert, wie viel eigentlich schon da ist. Und wir haben dann nur flotte 11 Monate gebraucht, um daraus ein Poster zu machen. Das ist nicht so leicht. Aber sie sind rechtzeitig fertig geworden. Sie liegen auch draußen am Büchertisch auf. Das heißt, wenn ihr euch eins mitnehmen wollt, ihr werdet das draußen finden und ich nehme an, irgendwann, irgendwo auf unserer Homepage genauso. Genau, und von dem Punkt ausgehend haben wir uns noch gedacht, es wäre nett, noch kurz Videos anzufertigen und haben Alex und Romina, die leider noch nicht da ist, gebeten, einige Punkte in Videos einzusprechen und 2 dieser Kurzvideos werden wir euch jetzt zeigen.
Heißt das Film ab?
Ja, das heißt Film ab.
Also was Männer für Geschlechtergerechtigkeit tun können, ist, wenn sie wissen, dass sie zu Gewalt neigen, dass sie sich Hilfe suchen, um eben dieses gewalttätige Verhalten zu ändern.
Eine Möglichkeit, wie man sich als Mann für Geschlechtergerechtigkeit einsetzen kann, ist, indem man über seine eigenen Gefühle spricht. Somit kann man dann aufgestaute Emotionen vermeiden, die dann zur Gewalt führen könnten, und man kann dieses Bild von einem echten Mann abschaffen.
Vielen Dank. Yes, and the 6th organization that you will get something to know about is from Slovenia. Please, welcome on stage.
Peace is cool, it was said today. We are from Peace Institute, just to know. So we created a video game. How to... Aha, here it is. So you are, of course, invited to... why it's not there? Aha, it is. Yeah. You are, of course, invited to join us with on your phone. I will just now. Okay, somebody. Okay. Yeah. So this. Huh? Is it okay? Aha, yeah, you need it, of course. So this game was meant not only as a public campaign and awareness raising for young people, but also as a kind of, we believe, comprehensive pedagogical tool for future change makers, for teachers, for youth workers, and so on. So now I can go back to the game. Hopefully.
Ja.
Klikken. Yeah, I will briefly show you the logic of the game. Together with young people, we identify 6 topics which are a kind of triggering for boys in terms of inspiring hot discussion, emotions, potential conflict, and so on. These topics are body, emotion, sexuality, exclusion of women, homophobia, and anti-feminism. So we have these 6 situations, and one has to solve it one by one. So the first we have a kind of visual representation of a conflictual situation and its description, and then this situation inspires hot discussion among young people involved. And you as a player, you have to change, you have to solve this challenge, and you are put in front of the question, what would you do in this situation? And you have 3 chances. One is violent and stereotypical option. The other is, we named it complicit, which addresses this majority of bystanders, people who do not want to expose and do not want step out against the violence. And the third one is non-violent and caring. And the player chooses one option, and based on which one, it gets points. 0 points for violent situation, 1 point for complicit situation, and 3 points for non-violent situation. But you cannot see the point, the program does it in the background. After you choose the response, you get the feedback, which clearly awards positive, non-violent reaction, and clearly condemned, but in a non-patronizing, friendly way, violent and complicit reactions. And then you come to the explanation. It is meant as a kind of, do you want to know more about this? And it is meant as a kind of light, young people-friendly pedagogical input about the masculinity aspect of the situation. Of course, it can be skipped, and you can just go to the next issue. And solving one by one, then you get to your result. The result shows which kind of masculinity you have, violent, complicit, or non-violent. And there is a short description of the type and some tips how to go on with this to develop in a better person. Of course, the biggest challenge in this concept was how to imagine the situation which are a real-life situation for young people, and how to put them into a proper language that it will speak to young people. And here Giga steps in. Giga was a participant at our Changemakers training, and then he decided to join us as internship to the CarMiA project. And when we were sitting at the meeting and discussing, oh my God, how to go on with this text, Giga said, I can do it, and he did it. He will now present briefly these 6 situations.
So hello from my side as well. So let's say that I'm kind of the words behind the game, like Maida said. And I'm just really extremely excited for everyone to experience what we've been working on in the last few weeks. And now that you know kind of the basics and the structure of the game, I will just quickly go through the rest of the situations and just give you a brief overview of each of the story and what we wanted to emphasize regarding the masculinity in each of them. So the first you've already heard, it's about the body. And with the second one, we wanted to focus on the difficulty boys may have expressing their emotions. So I created a story around how one of your guy friends who just went through a breakup calls you up and is all distressed. He comes over to your place and tells you how he doesn't know how to deal with all of these emotions. He seems really overwhelmed by all of this, and mainly because he has no one to talk to. So he confides in you and waits for your response. And again, you have 3 options how you would respond. With the third situation, we wanted to emphasize the importance of consent in sexual relationships. So the story is set in a club where you and your fellow buddies are trying to make the best of the end of the summer. One of your guy friends sees a girl he really likes and goes up to her trying to win her over by buying her a drink. He starts to touch her and she's visibly uncomfortable by that and tries to get away, but your friend still insists. And again, you have 3 options how you will respond. With the fourth situation, we wanted to emphasize the gender-based violence online. So the story follows a friend group of gamers. They've finally been able to get together and decide to play Fortnite. So in the second game, a girl joins them, and this sparks a huge debate about today's seemingly blurred gender roles. It was really important for us to include the issue of homophobia in one of the situations, so that's the premise of the fifth situation. And the story follows one of the students who is brought up on the stage during a dance school presentation to explain his experience with this school, but is met with homophobic remarks due to him being a guy who is dancing. And last but not least, the last situation is about the rise of anti-feminism in recent years. So the story follows a group of classmates who are during the break discussing the new Barbie movie, and this sparks a debate about the relevance of feminism today. And the sociology teacher overhears this conversation and decides to explore the differing perspectives between the girls and the boys in the class.
Thank you, Giga. I would just add that with illustration, we cooperated with illustration and technical development. We cooperated with a group of young people from the non-governmental organization. Today is a New Day. Isn't it a beautiful name? And they are enthusiastic about gamification. They do also a lot of other interesting stuff. And yeah, I hope you will take time and to go through this game slow, nice, and easy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all very, very much. I would like to ask all the people who were on stage now, the peers and the partners and the organizations, to stand up once more so that you are visible for the audience. Please stand up and give a hearty applause to you. Woohoo!